Hello, my name is Ted Wynn. I'm from the Newton County Extension Office, and I'm the Newton County Extension Agent. One of the things we want to be talking to you today is on gardening and things that you could do within your garden to help control weed pressure. A lot of people call the Extension Office and talk about they have these weeds that are taking over their gardening. When they ask what kind of herbicides should we be using to control the weeds within our garden. Well, one of the things that you can't replace, obviously, is going to be that trusty garden hoe. Garden hoe and also mulch is really important when you have a small vegetable garden. If you have small vegetable gardens, it's much better to do some preventive applications of some mulches. No herbicide that I can actually recommend, and a lot of times that will go over all the crops within a vegetable garden. So it's much better if you use some cultural practices that's going to keep these things under control. And a lot of times the mulches are going to be more season-long control rather than a herbicide. A herbicide will only last for just a short time during the growing season. So, a tried and true, the old garden hoe is a very good, useful tool, but that organic matter is going to be very important also. You can use quite a few different organic matters to control your weeds within your garden, and one of the ones that is very useful to you is going to be old spent or used newspaper. We can put the newspaper down on fresh ground that does not have any weeds growing in between your vegetables, and put it down in about 1 to 2 sheets, and then you can place some organic matter or some kind of maybe leaves or straw or something like that that's going to be holding the newspaper down. You will not have any weeds to come through. Now, there's other benefits to these organic matters and to being put on your garden. One, it keeps the soils cool, which that allows your root systems to grow very vigorously and allows your crops like your tomatoes and your beans and squash to grow very rapidly. And it also maintains the moisture for a longer period of time, so you don't have to water near as often, which is also a good thing. Of course, benefits is keeping the weeds down. One of the big things, though, that you have to do is put these barriers down before the weeds start to grow. If they are up and growing and you place these mulches down, chances are the weeds are going to grow through the mulch or around the mulch and then start posing you a lot of problems at that time. Now, there's other types of mulches that you could use. Black plastics, red plastics, all kinds of plastics will actually heat up the soil early in the spring, allow you to get into your garden and plant quicker, and it'll also cause your crop to even mature quicker, 2 to 3 weeks sometimes quicker. So plastics are extremely important. If you would like to do that, that's a very good thing you could possibly do. Now, for a lot of these questions, you could call the Extension Office. Our telephone number is 770-784-2010, or come by to see us. And with a weed, if you do not know what kind of weed you do have or how to control it, bring the weed into the Extension Office at 1113 Usher Street in the administration building here in Covington. On one other note, it's quite different. I do have a gardener that is looking for a home for some boxwoods that she would like to sell to some people out of her yard. So if you're interested in some small boxwoods, I know somebody that you can go and purchase them from. With that, that's it. Thank you.